But it's just, that's like a little thing that kind of like, it doesn't help. It takes you out of the movie a little bit.
Yeah.
When Florence Pugh's American accent is like on point the whole way through.
Yeah.
Yup, she's
Yeah.
amazing.
And you're saying
I
the other
love
one
her.
is Australian.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
Which,
Australian.
yeah, even though she talked the least, it's still like, wow, like I would have never known. But yeah, it didn't help where Emma Watson's.
You know, maybe
American
maybe I
accent
gave
in
it some leeway because it's like
because you love her.
no, shut up, because it's like, you know, early America,
Right?
So it's
yeah,
like,
I would agree. But if they all had the same, if they all sounded the same, you can't have one sister have a little bit of Irish and the other one.
I don't
have a
know.
little
Sometimes
bit
you
of
see these
English.
kids, they'll watch Peppa Pig and get a British accent.
This was set
Okay.
in the Civil War, man. No, there's no Peppa Pig.
They saw real life Peppa Pig.
Oh, I see. Okay, the pigs were talking to them.
Yeah, in a British
That's
accent.
really funny.
Who they were delusional.
That's actually, yeah.
But
It's
I
with the
want
Scarlet
to
Fever.
say about the star power in the movie.
Yeah.
It opens super epic. The opening is so epic.
Yes,
where it's
I
like,
actually wrote that here. I'm like, I love the introduction.
because it's like, you know, Florence Pugh turns
Yes.
around and it's like, Florence Pugh, and then it's like Hermione Granger, and then this other actress I don't recognize. I was like, who's that? Like, they give her a dramatic, you know,
Yeah.
moment too, but I was like, oh, I don't recognize her. But yeah, all the characters have their moment to, like, you know, they turn around and the camera zooms in and it's like, that's Hermione Granger.
Right.
And then I was like, you know,
You were gone?
yeah, that. So I was like, oh, she can't do no wrong.
Right. Right. I mean, I guess that's the thing. I think in my head, I typecasted Emma. But the thing is that Emma is fantastic in The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I feel like there's no excuse. She's great in that movie. I love her. And in there, she does have a couple of things with, like, her accent. But honestly, it doesn't even matter because she was so strong in that movie. And with this one, I just feel like, eh.
Right.
But also, I feel like Meg isn't my favorite sister anyway.
I know.
So.
But was that part of her? Like, I feel like I disagree with that a little bit because of the fact, like, is that her role? Like, what was her role in the movie?
Like,
Was
by
just to
design?
be- yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
She's
Her-
supposed to be like the sister that is
according
like,
to the book or the movie.
according to the movie, because I
Okay.
watched this 3 times. According to the movie, she's supposed to be the sister that kind of knew what it was like when they were rich before the war. She kind of misses being rich. She misses that life. She misses that lifestyle. But yet she falls in love with John and marries him, which she has that horrible scene where she's like, I'm tired of being poor. And I'm
Right.
like, girl,
And
that was
in regards
bad.
to all that, I feel like there was enough in the movie to flesh that out.
Oh, yeah. I have nothing against Meg. I just don't like her. That's
Okay.
just a personal thing.
Okay, and it's the character you don't like, or her performance?
No,
as
no.
The
The
character?
character.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No, not her performance. When I mean by she was the weakest, I think she's the weakest. Like, other ones were stronger, but that in no means that she was horrible, because she wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's just
okay.
not, she was just the weakest one out of all of them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not that she was horrible, 'cause she wasn't. She had some really nice moments. One of my favorite moments is when she has that moment with Joe, and Joe is like, she's about to get married, and Joe's like, run away with me, like, you're gonna be an actress, and then I'll write, and then you won't have to worry about getting married, and we'll live a free
Right.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she just kind of looks at her, kind of like, okay, but that's not what I want.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to get married, and I love John, and I want this life with him. And, you know, just because my dreams are different than yours.
Yeah,
that
just
doesn't
just because
mean-
my dreams are different than yours doesn't mean they're unimportant.
Right. And, like, that scene I really, really loved. So, like I
Yeah.
said, Megan or Meg is my least favorite character. And I think that Emma was the weakest one. But that doesn't mean that it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that just shows that all the acting in this was amazing.
Yeah.
And Emma
yeah.
was just the weakest, but that doesn't mean it was bad.
Okay.
I guess, for clarification.
I just want to say, and I don't know if we're going in this direction, but if I was one of the sisters,
Yeah.
I would definitely be Meg. So that's why I feel personally offended.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually going to ask you guys that. Which sister did you guys relate to? Clearly,
Meg?
Josh is
I'm
like,
Beth.
I'm Meg.
Yeah, I'm like, how dare you?
Beth.
I'm Beth because I'm dead.
Oh, no.
Just kidding.
Man. What about you, Hila?
Obviously, I love Amy. I'm pro Amy.
All right.
I feel like in my younger years, I would be like, oh my gosh, I love Joe.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a lot of issues with Joe,
Okay.
too. And even with Amy, don't get me wrong, she was really mean and spoiled and kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Especially when she's very vain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, growing up, the time that she burnt Joe's book,
Oh, dude.
page
Dude.
by page.
Dude.
That was
I was
crazy.
getting Midsummer flashbacks. Seriously, I was like,
right. Oh,
she's
that's
burning.
Right. You have
and
seen.
she wore a flower crown. I was like,
she did.
oh my god.
You're like
Yeah.
flashback.
I was like, don't put a man in a bear and burn him alive.
Oh yeah, I did see
Sorry,
that
spoilers
clip.
for
It's
Midsummer.
okay. I'm never gonna watch it.
I'm never
Okay.
watching that either. That's terrifying. I've seen enough videos on that movie. I don't need more.
But yeah, even though Joe, like I did like the character of Joe a lot. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
felt like
me
I
too.
understood like her motivations and like why she was the way she was. Like I thought that was really, really well done. So I totally get why Meg isn't like, Meg is, I
Yeah.
guess, compared to how that, Joe, the main character, in quotes, was done,
Yeah,
Right.
I can see that.